Yeah.
Thanks to everyone for showing up. Thanks to all the members who generously donate their time and financial support to the station. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Tim Stone, who's going to talk about the studio and the people and the folks that made it happen.
Yeah!
Great to see you all here this evening. This is really neat. This has been a long time coming.
Yeah.
We sat down back in June of 2000 for the first time at Stroudwater Books in the meeting room in the back. I just hung up signs and said, who wants to start a community radio station? And we actually have one of the guys who helped me get to that point, Steve Fowle, sitting back here in the crowd. He kept on emailing me and saying, darn it, Tim, this deadline is coming up for this LPFM station thing, and I haven't seen your signs. You've been talking about it, but you haven't done anything. And you better get off your butt, or you're going to miss this opportunity. So after a little nudging from Steve, I eventually put signs together, and we met at Stroudwater Books for the first time. The studio behind us right here is funded with a public telecommunications facilities program grant. I think that PTFP is what it stands for. We applied for a grant, I think prior to us going on the air, and had specified certain real cheapy kind of equipment, like a little cheapy kind of Radio Shack transmitter and things like that, and we didn't get the grant. And they told us it was because you were ordering cheap equipment. So in the meantime, we had to get on the air, so we went out and we bought a Cadillac transmitter. Something communications, right. And so we had the antenna up, and with a great transmitter, we went on the air with all our consumer-grade equipments. We've already burned through one board, as it is, and burned through quite a few CD players, which the DJs here know what we do with CD players, particularly the one in there without any knobs on it. One piece of equipment, two knobs. Right? The volunteers who worked tirelessly at the radio station for quite some time helped write the grant. I provided some assistance, and I just have to mention the story about Hannah. As usual, things sort of get done at the last minute here. And we got done with the grant, putting the whole grant, assembling it in my office, and anyone who, I think, is Jenny Freeman here? Did she make it here tonight? She helped with, we just submitted another grant this past spring. And it all brought back all these bad memories of having to put like 30 individual index cards and all this business and package it a certain way and put 5 copies of it together and get it all packaged up. Well, we did this on the last night. It was due in Washington the next morning, at like noon. And we got done in my office and packaged up, realized we've missed Federal Express in Portsmouth. So Hannah jumps in her car with the package under her arm, races to Manchester. As she's pulling up, the FedEx employee is locking the door and walking away. She knocks on the door. They go, no, no, no. She starts crying at the door. She gets underneath it. And they open the door for her and take the package. Yeah. So that was...
Thank you for listening to Community Radio.